Off the top to that developing news out of Sand Lake, where police found one person dead and another hurt inside of a home. Family tell us that both had been stabbed.
Police are still on the scene at the residence on 128th Street near Balsam Avenue in Ensley Township. And that's where 24 Hour News 8's Heather Walker is live with the latest. Heather, what do you know?
Marley, this is what's happening right now. You can see behind me the Michigan State Police Crime Lab. They arrived just about an hour ago. That's when they received a search warrant. Right now they're working to piece together what happened. You can see people standing actually in front of that crime lab. That's family. They've been on scene since they heard the news. Now, state police have been working out here since about 5 o'clock. We do know one man is dead, a woman injured and in the hospital. Her condition unknown. Family tells us they were married. At a press conference earlier, the prosecutor was asked the cause of death and the cause of the injury, and he would not say. We also asked if there was any sign of a break-in or if this even appeared to be a homicide. Again, he's not saying anything. Now, family tells us that the male homeowner was stabbed. Police, again, not confirming that. They are not even saying if this appears to be a homicide. But here's what the Newaygo County prosecutor did tell us at a press conference earlier tonight.
The neighbors have been notified. There's been a neighborhood canvass. We don't believe that the neighbors are in danger at this point.
Well, what time do you believe this took place?
I can just say that the initial dispatch came in at about 5 p.m.
And why don't you believe that people are in danger here in this area?
That it's a fairly close-knit community. They kind of watch what's going on, and we're still in the early processes of finding out what happened.
Now, we have been out here on scene since just a bit after 7 o'clock, talking to neighbors and family, trying to gather as much information as we can. We're told by at least a couple neighbors that the last time the homeowner, the male homeowner, was seen was yesterday around 3:30 mowing the lawn, and after that was the last time. Now, today around 4:30, a fire actually started just a couple houses down from here. The fire department was called. When they were out here, actually, the neighbor across the street, we're told, became concerned and asked the fire department to go check on the individuals living here. When they did, that's when they came across the bodies. So once again, not releasing the names of the victims involved in this, not releasing the cause of death, but the prosecutor says that there's no need for people living in this area to be worried. We, of course, are going to continue to stay in contact with family and police and bring you all of the latest. For now, live in Sand Lake in Ottawa County, Newaygo County, Heather Walker, 24 Hour News 8.
And Heather, this really is still a mystery tonight. We just heard the prosecutor say that neighbors don't have anything to worry about, but have they ever heard arguments coming from that house or problems?
Well, that's another question that was raised at the press conference earlier tonight, Marley. If the police had been to this home before, and once again the prosecutor gave the same response that he was not going to comment on that.
All right, Heather, well, we will continue to keep asking those questions, and thank you for that live report.